Well, hi there, fellow Second Lifers, or as Torley would say, friendly greetings. This is Fu Foden, and I'm going to show you how to make your settings for Time Zone Buddy permanent and how you can add a permanent list of buddies so that you can keep track of their real time. That's one of the main features of Time Zone Buddy and what we're going to show you how to do. First of all, we're going to open up our inventory and find our capsule. And this is the master copy, and that's what we want to start with. We're going to drag this out here, and it's going to want to initialize. We'll let it do so. And you can see that we can choose from English, bad Dutch, or bad French. Those are the three choices right now so far. And we're going to take English, and we're not going to update it this time. The capsule is now in position. It's raised itself up. It knows it's going to speak English to you. That's why we got the English menu. We're going to cancel this because we're going to edit the files first. Let's go ahead and close our inventory. I'm going to come in here, click on Edit, go to Content. We'll start with Settings. Let's make this a little smaller so you can see everything on here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to first of all remove the asterisks so that these are no longer comment lines. We're going to put some parameters in them. I'm in Florida, so I'm going to put in Florida is -5. You can look that up. There's a help file that'll tell you every single one of the time zones in the world. Or if you can just pay attention at the end when you do the initial setup, it's going to tell you your time zone also in your chat line. So I'm going to do -05 hours from GMT standard time. Does it? Not going to pay any attention to daylight savings time. That's our standard time. Okay, and then we're going to come down to the line below. Now I'm in the USA, so we're lucky in USA, Canada, and anyone that follows USA, we can do this automatically. We'll just say USA, and I'm in an area where yes, we observe daylight savings time. If I was in Arizona, I would say USA equals no, or in parts of Indiana and various other parts of the country. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to put EN for English. I would have put NE for Netherlands or FR for French. Okay, this is all we really have to do. The other parameters, you can go ahead and take a look in the help files that explain how you can change the clock type to say 24 hours if you want. You can sort differently, and you can sort by time zone, which is sometimes a little easier to follow. So let's click on Save right now, and we're going to close that. And now we're going to go back in here. Let's open this up. Let's go to our buddy list. We're going to add to the buddy list right now, and you can see that it comes with a default buddy of myself, so you would see me popping up there. Right now I've just got uh, myself, that's you, and Second Life. So I'm going to just get rid of my name. Let's see, I'm going to get rid of, in fact, it's a different time zone. I've got a friend that's named Dale, whoops, Dale Miller. He's in, we'll say, Idaho. And so his standard time is 2 hours difference, 07 hours from GMT time. And his part of the USA does keep track of daylight savings time. So it'll automatically change. It doesn't matter what time of year we're doing this. You just want to answer yes or no for based on whether you ever observe it. Okay, so now we're going to come back. I've got a friend. They'll say Anne Parker. That sounds very British. This girl, we'll say she lives in London. Now I can put plus or minus here. It doesn't matter because they've got 0 hours, 0 minutes difference from Greenwich time. Let's see. Right now, oh, it's summer for them. So I'm going to say yes. They're not the USA, so I'm going to say yes. Just to say they're observing it right now, and the adjustment is 60 minutes. Some places in the world are only 15 or 30 minutes, or it might be 45 minutes. Most of the world is 60 minutes. Now we've got a mate in Australia now. Now that's Mick Sanders. Okay, and he's a buddy of mine that's in Australia, and he's at a plus 10. He's on the Gold Coast there, and we're going to say 0 minutes. And it's winter time for him right now, so I'm going to say no, he's not observing daylight savings. So the order is the name, the standard hour for your friend, and their daylight saving status, and the help will explain any of this if it isn't clear to you. Let's see, let's add one more friend. We'll say that this is Bob Williams, and he's in Arizona. So I'm going to say minus 0700 USA equals no. So there you go. They never observe daylight savings time. So here we go. I've got 4 people in there. I know I could put like about a whole ton of them, at least 15 if I wanted to. Now we'll just save that. Okay, now this is very important. I now have to take the, the capsule back. I have to take it because now we're going to have a capsule. It's got to go back into my inventory with the changes. And if I open it up, I now have 2 capsules. And see, now one of them has the timestamp. And all I do is drag that out whenever I want to update my parameters. Oops, we got to turn off our editing. Whenever I want to update my time zone buddy, for some reason I lose my settings or I reset it or it's a new one, new version, I just drag out my last time zone buddy capsule, data capsule, click on update. He starts spinning around. They're talking to each other. I can go ahead and close my inventory now. Oh, and see that it's done, and the capsule's going to disappear. Let's see. You can see there's what the chat looks like. It's telling me it's done. It says I must detach and rewear the time zone buddy. So I'm going to detach it, go back into my inventory, and I guess I closed that too soon. Wear it, close it again, and now look at that. It's initializing. It's going to come up, and now we're going to see our buddies here, and you can see, whoops, sorry, wrong button. Now you can see that we've got all of our friends in here: Ann Parker, Bob Williams, Dave Miller, and it's got their real times all figured out too. So that's pretty good, and that was easy to do, and that wasn't hard at all. So that's all you got to do to track your buddies. Very good.